the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Good morning, Lord. Thank you po po. Okay na ron. Naramdaman na. Ikaw, at ikaw lang. Ikaw at ikaw lamang ang aming minamahal. Ikaw at ikaw lamang Panginoon, ang buhay ko. Paano na kung malayo ka? Paano na ang buhay ko sa mundong magkasalanan? Ikaw at ikaw lamang ang aming pag-asa. Ikaw at ikaw lamang ang tanging bigat sa mga pangyarihan na may gawa ng langit at lupa at pusporo. Salamat sa pagmahal mo sa amin, pinadala mo yung anak ko si Kristo, nagkatawang-tawang hanggang kamatayan dahil sa aming kasalanan. Adaptan ko rin pasalamatan. Panginoon, ang buhay ko. Paano na kung malayo ka? Paano na ang buhay ko sa mundong magkasalanan? Ikaw at ikaw lamang ang aming pag-asa. Ikaw at ikaw lamang ang tanging ligaya. At ikaw lamang ang tanging ligaya. Ang pagbasa sa akin ng the Lord goodness to His people. Praise the Lord. Give thanks to the Lord because He is good. His love is eternal. Who can tell all the great things He has done? Who can praise Him enough? Happy are those who obey His commands, who always do what is right. Remember me, Lord, when you help your people. Include me when you save them. Let me see the prosperity of your people and share in the happiness of your nation. In the glad pride of those who belong to you. We have seen as our ancestors did. We have been wicked and evil. Our ancestor is in Egypt and did not understand God's wonderful acts. They forgot the many times He showed them His love, and they rebelled against the Almighty and at the Red Sea, but he saved them as he had promised. In order to show his great power, he gave command to the Red Sea, and it dried up, and led his people across on dry land. He saved them from those who hated them. He rescued them from their enemies. But the water drowned their enemies. Not one of them was left. Then his people believed his promise and sang praises to him. But they quickly forgot what he had done and acted without waiting for his advice. They were filled with craving in the desert and put God to the rest. So he gave them what they asked for, but also sent a terrible disease among them. This in the desert, they were jealous of Moses and of Aaron, the Lord's holy servant. Then the earth opened up and swallowed Dathan and buried Abiram and his family, where fire came down and their followers and burned up these wicked people. They made a gold pot calf of Sinai and wondrous and worshipped that idol. They changed the glory of God for the image of an animal that eats grass. They forgot the God who had saved them by his mighty acts in Egypt. What wonderful things he did there. What amazing things at the Red Sea. When God said what he would destroy his people, his chosen eternal chosen servant Moses stood up against God and kept his anger from destroying them. So word of God. Darating mo tayo po. Hallelujah. Bilang garden. The spice. The Lord said to Moses, choose one of the leaders from each of the 12 tribes and send them spies to explore the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the Israelites. Moses obeyed, and from them they went wilderness of Paran. He sent out as far as tribe Reuben, leaders Reuben, Shammua, son of Sakor, Simeon, Shaphat, son of Bori, Judah, Caleb, son of Jephunneh, Issachar, Igal, son of Joseph, Ephraim, Joshua, Hoshea, son of Nun, Benjamin, Palti, son of Rapo, Zabulon, Gadil, son of Sudi, Manasseh, Gadi, son of Susi, Dan, Amir, son of Jimali. Asher, Sator, son of Michael, Literally, Nebi, son of God, Gabriel, son of Beside the spies Moses and to explore the land. He changed the name of Hoshea, son of Nun, of Joshua. When Moses sent them out, he said to them, Go north, and were from there into the southern part of the land of Canaan, and then into the hill country. Find out what kind of country it is. How many people live this, and how strong they are. Find out whether the land is good or bad, and whether the people live in open towns and have fortified cities. Find out whether the soil is fertile and whether the land is wooded. And be sure to bring back some of the fruit that grows. This it was Jesse, son of when grapes were beginning to ripen. So the men went north and explored the land from the wilderness, same in the south, all the way to Rehob near Hamath, Pass in the north. Went first into the southern part of the land and came to Hebron, where the clans of Ahina, Shishia, and Talmai, the descendant of the race of giants called Anakim. Hebron was founded 7 years before Suan and Egypt. They came to Ishol Valley and where they cut off the branch which had one bunch of grapes on it so heavy that it took 2 men to carry it to the pool between them. They also brought back some pomegranates and pigs sa word of God. 14 pa. The people complained all night long. The people cried out on the streets. They complained against Moses and Aaron and said, I would have been better to die in Egypt or even here in the wilderness. Why is the Lord taking us into that land? We will be killed in battle, and our wives and children will be captured. Wouldn't be better to go back to Egypt? So they said to one another, let's choose the leader and go back to Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron bowed to the ground in front of all people. And Joshua son of Nun and Caleb son of Jephone, two of those spies, tore their clothes in sorrow and said to the people, the land we explored is an excellent land. If the Lord is pleased with us, He will take us there and give us rich and fertile land. Do not rebel against the Lord, and don't be afraid to the people who live there. We will conquer them easily. The Lord is with us, and He defeated the gods who protected them. So don't be afraid. The whole community was threatening to stone them to death. But suddenly the people saw a dazzling light of the Lord's presence appear over the tent. Moses prays to the people. The Lord said to Moses, "How much longer will there be people reject me? How much longer will be there refuse to trust in me? Even though I have performed so many miracles among them, He will send an epidemic and destroy them. But I will make you the father of nations that is larger than more powerful than they are." But Moses said to the Lord, You brought these people out of Egypt by your power. Then the Egyptians heard what you have done to your people. They will tell it to the people who live in this land. These people have already heard that you, Lord, are with us, that you appear in plain sight when your cloud stops over us, and you would be before us in the pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire at night. Now, if you kill all your people, the nations who have heard of your fame will say, What you killed the people in the wilderness, because they were not able to bring them into the land you promised you give them. So now, Lord, I pray, show us your power and do what you promised when you said, I, the Lord, I am not easily angered, and show great love and for faithfulness and forgive sin and rebellion. Yet I will not fail to punish children and the grandchildren who the third and the fourth generation, the sins of their parents. And now, Lord, according to the greatness of your unchanging love, forgive, I pray, to the sin of these people, just as to forgive them ever since they left Egypt. The Lord answered, I will forgive them as you have asked, but I promise that as surely as I live, as surely as the prisons fills the earth, none of these people will live to enter that land. They have seen the dazzling light of my presence and the miracles that I performed in Egypt and the wilderness. But they have carried by patience over and over again, and have refused to obey me. We will never enter the land which I promised to rather our sisters. None of these who will rejected me will ever enter, but because the servant Caleb has a different attitude and to remain loyal to me, I will bring him into the land which he explored, and his descendants will possess the land in those valleys. The Amalekites and Canaanites now leave, turn back tomorrow and go into the wilderness in the direction of the Gulf of Aqaba. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, how much longer are these wicked people going to complain against me? I have heard enough of this complaint. Now give them the answer. I swear that surely as I live, I will do to you just what you have asked. I, the Lord, have spoken. You will die, and your collapse will die scattered across the wilderness, because you have complained against me. None of you over 20 years of age will enter the land I promise to let you live there, but not one of you will escape. Caleb and Joshua, you said that your children would be captured, but I will bring them into the land of the rejected, and it will be their home. You will die here in the wilderness. Your children will wander in the wilderness for 40 years, suffering for this unfaithfulness until the last one of you die. You will suffer the consequences you sin in 40 years, 1 year for each of the 40 days you spend explore the land. You will know that it means you have me against you. I swear that I will do this to you, wicked people who have gathered together against me. There are the wilderness, every one of you will die. I, the Lord, have spoken. Sa word of God. Matthew 16:21. A woman speak. Jesus left the place and went up to the territory near the cities of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman who lived in the region came to him. Son of David, he cried out, have mercy on me, sir. My daughter has a demon and it is terrible condition. But Jesus said not say this would be her. His disciple came to him and begged him, send her away. There he is explaining us and making all his noise. Then Jesus replied, I have been sent only to the lost sheep, to the people of the artist. The woman came to fill at his feet. Let me, sir, she said. Jesus answered, it is right to take the children's food and throw into the dog. That's so, sir, she answered. Even the dog eats the leftover that falls from the master's table. So Jesus answered her, you are the woman of great faith. What you want will be done for you. And it very woman, your daughter was healed. The Gospel of the Lord. Lord, it's nothing impossible with you. Even didn't believe, but because you're doing good things and you help people. Because of this great faith. So Jesus answered her, you are the woman of great faith. when you want will be done for you. And at that very moment, her daughter was, Lord, through His Spirit, the request of woman was to heal his daughter at a moment right was held. Lord, there is nothing impossible. There is all possible with you, Lord. Brother and sister, before I proceed, Lord, I have the prayer that Jesus did us. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us as we forgive those who not betray us, but Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at our death. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, and ever shall be, world. O my Jesus, forgive our sins, save us from fire, bring our souls to heaven, especially those who need of mercy. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I believe in Jesus Christ, His only Son, was conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit, born of Virgin, suffered was crucified and was buried, descended to the deep. He ascended into heaven, seated at the right hand of God, from the nation and judge the living and the dead. Believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion and saint of forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body and the everlasting life. Oh, my soul, give praise to God. And it is in me, redeemed by love, protection and takes it fully as his own, and me, the human heart, is home. So abide, O Lord, abide, O Lord, never cease to go home with me, that I might abide, O Lord, abide, O Lord, making my eternal ending. Lord, maraming pong salamat. Patuloy pa rin ang tuloy habang malakas pa. Kasi kahapon ang hihina, naramdaman ko ang sobrang pagod. Kaya thank you, Lord, for recovery, sa lahat ng mga may sakit, mga senior. Always faith, hope, and love. In every song I sing, I want to worship you. In every prayer I bring, I want to worship you. To you alone I cling, I want to worship you. Worship you, Lord. I